Today I have got an unboxing and first impressions of a haul of fragrances that just came in. And this is from a brand that I've never tried, but I have actually heard online a little bit of rumbling about this brand. I've heard that they're kind of one of the rising stars, that they're going to be huge, and apparently people really like them. But these are my first from the brand of Gulf Orchid. And FragranceBuy.ca reached out to me and said, hey, we've got some Gulf Orchid fragrances to send your way if you want them. And I said, hook me up. And so we will experience these together for the first time. We're going to dive into these 3 new fragrances. But before we do, remember to give the video a like if you like it and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Okay, so first we're gonna go with this first one I grabbed here. This is Exotic Oud, and we're gonna go ahead and open it up. So the box opens like that. Then inside, got this right here. Okay, that's pretty nice. Very nice. Okay, I've actually seen bottles like this legitimately, but I didn't know these were Gulf Orchid. So I'm totally flying blind on this brand, but I've seen, maybe it's like a God of Fire dupe or something in the orange bottle. I think that's the same brand, but anyway, this one is Exotic Oud. So we're gonna go on paper. Okay, so this is definitely at least inspired by Oud Maracuja. Definitely those vibes. Smells actually very good. It's definitely got that same kind of a passion fruit, sweet fruitiness. I say possibly inspired though, because at least on the initial spray, it's, well, I was going to say it's not quite as oudy, but on the third sniff, I got that oud from Oud Maracuja pretty strong. So let's see if we can find some notes. All right, so in this one, we've got passion fruit in the top with raspberry and saffron. That passion fruit raspberry is such a beautiful combo. Then in the mid, you've got incense, rose, coffee. Then you've got oud, leather, and vanilla. Now, I wonder, I'm gonna look up Oud Maracuja. So in Oud Maracuja, you've got passion fruit, fruity note, saffron, rose, oud, patchouli, benzoin, leather, akigala wood, amber, vanilla, labdanum. So there's a few notes in the other one that kind of stuck out, like coffee, raspberry. So those are definitely notes that are not explicitly in Oud Maracuja that are in Exotic Oud, but you can see there's also a lot of overlap. You've got obviously passion fruit, rose, you've got oud, you've got amber, vanilla. So definite similarities for sure. I would say with this one, so I don't have Oud Maracuja. I've got several dupes. I've got probably my favorite would be Zoha's dupe, which is a very sort of deep, rich kind of passion fruit. It's like this dominant, powerful part of the fragrance. I've also got Paris Corners, which is similar but not as powerfully passion fruit. This one, it's almost like a little fresher. It's maybe not as overpoweringly sweet, and maybe a little more on the woodiness and not quite as much of that dark, inky oudiness. But I would say this one is definitely like, you know, 80% similar to the other 2 dupes that I'm talking about. It is definitely good. The leather actually in this one may actually be a little more of a player as well than it is in the other ones. This is an amazing fall fragrance. Fall, winter, all of those elements together, but that woody leather base in this one is really making me think fall. And so this one, I'm gonna wear the heck out of this for sure. I love the Oud Maracuja DNA, and this is definitely a twist on it. You know, a little more woody, leathery, slightly less sweet. If Oud Maracuja is very sweet, if it's too sweet for you, then this one may actually be a good alternative. So yeah, very good first impression, literally my first impression of the entire brand. So Exotic Oud, pretty cool. Let's dig into the next box. Now, again, these next ones, I haven't looked at notes. I know nothing about them, but I did see that this one is called Cotton Candy. And so I don't know what we're gonna get, but there's my Spyderco Para 3 again. I can tell you one of my favorite pickups of the past year has a lot of the note of cotton candy in it, and that is Day 3 Fragrances Downtown Deja Vu. So I am not at all opposed to spraying something on my skin that smells like cotton candy. By the looks, I would be shocked if this one is marketed towards men. I mean, just the appearance, it looks as though it's going to be a feminine fragrance, but let's check it out. Okay. It's not like overly candy, you know, sort of cheap bubblegum cotton candy smell. This is from their Musk collection. There's definitely some citruses in here as well. Yeah, it's actually not as, you know, I guess I was thinking more sort of candy, you know, candy sweet cotton candy. But this is actually kind of wearable, and I might even be able to wear this. I'm gonna look at some notes. All right, so in the notes, you've got Lily of the Valley, Cotton Candy, Rose, Neroli, Musk, Orange Blossom, Violet, Rose, Marshmallow, Musk, Powdery Notes, Amber, Caramel, and Milk. But I can tell you this, as it's settling down some, this is a pretty clean, somewhat musky, not overly sickly sweet at all. You know, that Lily of the Valley gives like a fabric softener kind of fresh cleanness. You've got the Neroli as well with Musk and Orange Blossom. Again, giving it this real sort of clean vibe, but with just the right amount of sweetness. And to be honest with you, this is not an overly feminine fragrance to me. That's totally what I was expecting when I looked at the bottle. And it's way more clean smelling than I would have expected whenever I looked at the bottle. So this is like probably like a great spring fragrance. And now I want to be clear, I do think that in the world of unisex, it leans feminine. I want to be really clear about that. But it's something I think I would wear because it's not a feminine fragrance. It's just unisex leaning feminine. So anyway, it smells good. It's, you know, clean, somewhat sweet with those gourmand notes, somewhat musky. So pretty cool actually. All right, now this next one. This one is pretty interesting. I just now glanced at the notes, you know, not flying as blind on this one, but the last one was, you know, a little surprising or puzzling. So I did take a peek at the notes just now. But this one is called Pina Colada, also from the Musk collection. And I could be totally shocked by it like I was the last one, but this one may actually be something that I would really choose to wear. So let's see. All right, another one of these bottles. You know, the last one was literally like bubblegum pink. So this one is less feminine looking. I do have 2 daughters and a wife, so I don't have a problem with feminine fragrances. They certainly don't either. So let's check it out on the strip. Very nice. I mean, it literally smells immediately like a mixed drink. A little, you know, almost lotiony. You can see that sort of lactonic, kind of milky look to the juice. I mean, it actually looks like juice. So yeah, initially this one I'm getting definitely pina colada, you know, pineapple, coconut, but also sort of a creamy, lactonic, almost lotiony kind of texture. And now again, I've smelled like 8 or 10 fragrances in the past hour here, and so it could be my nose may not be performing top notch here, but to me, this one may be a little more leaning feminine than this one in the very pink bottle. But what I can tell you is this one smells like a mixed drink, pina colada with a little bit of a lotion vibe. It's definitely got that clean, you know, out of the shower kind of vibe as well. But to be honest, something probably that my wife would spray out of the shower. So it smells fantastic. If she wants it, I'll definitely give it to her. But I don't know that I would wear this one. But it actually smells very good. I mean, this is straight up like this would be sexy on my wife. And so I hope that she likes it. I hope that she'll actually wear it. I like sweeter fragrances on women, and there's some sweet fragrances my wife will actually wear and some she doesn't. But I hope she likes this one because it smells very good. But I don't think it's something that I could wear. So anyway, thank you so much to Fragrance Buy for sending these over. This one is fire. I will wear this one a lot. Once it cools off a little bit, I don't think I could wear it in just the blazing heat of 95-degree weather we've been having. This one legitimately, again, I mean, I've been wearing this cotton candy and many other notes fragrance from Day 3 Fragrances, Downtown Deja Vu, and I've been loving it. It's also got a lot of iris in it. So I'm not opposed to cotton candy. This one's sort of like, you know, clean cotton candy. I will wear this one. I mean, don't tell anybody because it comes out of this very feminine looking bottle. But I'll at least try it out. I'll check it out, and I think I could actually wear this one in the summer. In my current olfactive state, this one is not too sweet for me to wear in the summer, you know, because it's got a lot of that lily of the valley, musky, clean freshness with a little bit of that cotton candy kind of marshmallowy sweetness. But I would say a little more on the musky lily of the valley cleanness than on those sweeter notes. So yeah, pretty cool lot. I'm interested in the brand. I'll have to check out some more of their more masculine leaning offerings. I will have some links for you down below if you want to check them out as well. Fragrance Buy legitimately has better prices than pretty much any other online discounter, period. That's just the facts. So check them out if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm Justin. This is CI Scents. Remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like if you liked it. I'll see you on the next one.